Good afternoon, traders. It is Thursday, March 20th, 2014. The U.S. stock market is closed. I cannot believe it, but I got my head handed to me again today. I mean, this is just like a daily massacre. I thought this was over with, but it continued today really bad. We closed out negative $14,000 today, holding a whopping $960 in open trade equity going into tomorrow. This is so frustrating. We had $20,000 in profits yesterday, 3.5 hours into the market day, and we lost it all because the Fed decides to hold a news conference last hour and a half of the day. That was, otherwise we wouldn't have lost that money. But it just caused a gigantic plunge in the market, and we just wiped out our profits from yesterday. And today, the overall market made all that back. It is exactly what I expected was going to happen. Problem is, we didn't get our $20,000 back. In addition, we lost another $14,000. I mean, it's just a hideous chain of, random events, I guess, that sometimes happens when we're trading a system, but that's what's happened. We just lost more money today. It started out horrible. I turn on the open this morning, right after the open, look at the screen, I thought, oh my God. And we got killed in one market in particular, Walter Energy, slammed us for $10,000 right out of the gate this morning. I mean, and so you start out the day down negative 10,000. It's pretty hard to overcome that. And then we had a couple other ones that were bad too. So we're just really having a bad time of it. That's the best I can say. If that's being the best thing I can say, I guess it's pretty bad. It will get better. It always does, but this is really tough to take. Let's take a look at the charts. Okay, we're looking at the Dow here, and you can see exactly what happened. This was, let's call this the Janet Yellen spike down here. This is when she started talking at a news conference, comes down, market recovers here, and when I saw that, I thought, well, this is not going to last very long at all, and it didn't. It came down here, was like it was maybe going to test us, and then it takes off, and the Dow ends up closing up. Pretty much just made all that up. So this whole spike in here was because somebody scheduling news conferences didn't have it together. Can't believe that. Maybe somebody was shorting the market during that period. Very disgusting. I will show you exactly what happened to us here in Walter Energy, so you can see the frustration. We had bought Walter Energy yesterday, almost the high tick of the day, right out of the gate, and it wasn't positive all day, but then look at this morning. This thing just slams us down. That cost us $10,000. We had lost $10,000 before the market even started. Glad we didn't hang on to it, but just hideous. We did have good trades today, and believe it or not, it would have been a lot worse had we not had good trades. This is in Adept Technology. Very nice trade here. We had bought this yesterday, and I'm sorry, we didn't buy that yesterday. We bought it today. We got into this pretty much 30 minutes after the open, and it just kept going, and that market netted us over $3,000. So that was very nice. I'll show you just one more. I like to look at these good trades because as long as I see good trades happening, I know that you know, this system will work this out. We're not dead yet, but it just feels that way. We bought this is in Prothena, PRTA. We bought this thing yesterday, right 30 minutes after the open. It didn't give us any trouble, kept going, and we got out of this almost at the top. That trade made us over $4,000, so that was really, really good. And I'm gonna tighten up this thing because I just want to show you something here. When you look at this chart now, it doesn't look like we made very much, and that's because the chart is compensating for this huge gap. We bought this gap on Prothena, this huge gap, and you know, people don't like to buy gaps. I buy gaps all the time. They're almost frequently very profitable. When people see this thing gap up like this, they want Prothena, they want it to come back. Before they get in, they want to pull back, and Prothena didn't pull back. And that's the problem with very profitable trades. They don't pull back. This one did. We made $4,000 on it, and it's because we had the guts to go in there and buy that gap. That's an important lesson. Anyway, the system is still working. It's just not working in all the markets. It'll straighten out. This is Trader Bob signing off. I'll see you tomorrow on Friday.